Hi guys, welcome to Wednesday Quickie. We're going to do something out of the Delonghi air fryer cookbook. Baked asparagus. Alright, I'm going to double up on this recipe because that's how much asparagus I have. But yeah, we're going to follow it to a T. So if you guys are wondering what kind of air fryer this is, the Delonghi 1363 is the larger model of the two in the United States. So it holds a lot. It's got a max line here of how much liquid you can put in there, but I always go over that. I never follow that. All right. So again, I'm doubling the recipe. So insert the paddle into the multi-fry bowl. That's what's nice about this. You can remove that if you want to. Add the asparagus, which they say a pound. I have 2 pounds. All right. Cut the ends of it and washed and all that stuff. Alright, so it says put the broth, salt, and pepper, close the lid, set the power level to number 4 and the bottom on. And we're going to cook that for 10 minutes and then they tell us to do something else. But the broth is a 1/4 cup. So again, I double that. I make my own broth there. And some salt and pepper, 1/4 teaspoon each. Okay, so I'm gonna type up the original recipe, but just remember I did that twice. All right, so they say, hang on a second, what happened here? Look at you. All right, so that's the power on, the first button. The second button, we got it on number 4. So there is a timer on this. I never use it, so by 10 minutes we'll check it. As the timer went off, 10 minutes. Let me shut this off. Now they tell you to let's see, cook for 10 minutes, remove the paddle, add the cheese, breadcrumbs, and oil, mix well, and spread evenly in the bowl. So you could certainly do that. Taking the paddle out of there is a little hot. The pan is very hot, so make sure you use oven mitts and then take the paddle out. But make sure you turn the machine off as well. But here's what I'm going to do. Make it easier on myself. I've got the flat pan that you get on the Delonghi website. That's why sometimes that comes in handy. Tom, say hi, seems how you're walking around investigating.
Hi, everyone.
Alright. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me spread that out. That smells delicious. Okay, cook 10 minutes, remove paddle, add the cheese. The cheese is 2 tablespoons of grated parmesan cheese. I've got 4. Yes. And breadcrumbs, they just say seasoned breadcrumbs, 2 tablespoons, so I got 4 tablespoons here. I'm using panko season. I like panko is crunchier, so that's up to you. You can use regular, but here's what I use. These, you can find these at Walmart, Sam's Club, everybody has it. Okay, and then and oil. Oil is, well, it's level 5, which is a tablespoon. They send this with your Delonghi air fryer, and it's got numbers there, and the recipe book tells you what number oil you need, and they say 5. So I've got 2 of those. Okay, and then they say mix that. And spread evenly. Oh, looks good. I like it. You could start, you know what? I would do this with Brussels sprouts, green beans, yellow beans. Oh, heck yeah. That looks really good. All right. And then it says cook until browned, 5 minutes longer. So the settings are the same, the bottom on, top on at 4. So I'm going to do that for 5 minutes and then we'll give it a taste. Go the 5 minutes marks. I'm just going to scoop that in here. Got that cheese there and the breadcrumbs. I'm going to top it with a little bit of reserved Parmigiano. Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm going to let that cool, and I'll taste it. Let you know. All right, here we go. Doesn't quite look like the picture, but hey, it looks good. It smells good. All right, here we go. Not much to it. Take a bite of this here. Oh boy. Look at that. Here we go. Let me try another one. That's delicious. It's a little salty, so less salt for sure. I shouldn't have doubled up on the salt. That's what I would take out because it's a double recipe. So just a 1/4 teaspoon is plenty. And Parmesan, I think, is a little salty too. So that's good, you guys. The asparagus is cooked to perfection, so the timing and all that stuff is beautiful. So nothing I would change about that. Very flavorful. All right, there you go, guys. Thanks for shopping. Bye-bye.